Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so hello. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you're having fun. Sorry, I'm just double checking the new transitions work. It does. It's a bit quick, and I would have a thing there. But yes, I'm trying out transitions now. I probably need to get better transitions made. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. But yeah. Well, my name is Thomas Neil, back to the Region as okay sometimes. We're back today with another fun recording session of Fault in Vegas. And today should be the we're going to be doing some. Well, we're going to be doing free quests, really. First thing we're going to do, we're going to do the Brotherhood check, the Robco. I don't know where she's running off to, but we got to do some stuff. Some checkups, some other stuff. So don't be too thingied about it. Too thingied about some of this stuff. And we still got like DLC quests to do, not DLC mods to mod quest to do. So you may see that thingy. I don't want to do a DLC until we hit like level 33, 34. But we do have some quests. I want to do. I have some areas I want to finish off. So one of the first ones we're going to have to do is I'm going to do not I'm going to do Hidden Valley Under Dusk, what's over here, but not do it right now. We're going to be doing one other we're going to do a couple of other things. We're going to be doing Robco. And the reason why we're doing Robco is because that please it iBot's quest. And then after we've done the iBot quest, we're hoping to get the Brotherhood of Steel to the we're going to give them to the followers, because I think we've done the Brotherhood of Steel one. So we're going to be grabbing a lot of all this fiend stuff. We'll put us over encumbered, but we're gonna get a lot more stuff to make us over encumbered as well.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it
It's
a
a
dress?
You can have a baseball bat, brass knucks. Well, anything that isn't a grenade or a gun runner weapon. I guess you can have all the raider armor if you don't drop it. Oh, you don't drop it, okay.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
I'm never sure what she drops, that's the thing. Fiend battle helmet, fiend warrior helmet, great can, simple armor, rebreather. I actually need it. Oh no, I need that rebreather back. I just want to equip the rebreather.
Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building. Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have.
Is it that I parameters?
And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum. Excellent, excellent.
Okay, so
Ready for the Repcon tour, Rocketeers? Courtesy of the fine folks at Robco, I'll be your guide today on the path of scientific discovery. In the lead-lined case behind me is a spent radioactive bomb from one of our own reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we?
yep. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can. All this stuff we sort of look at.
Multicolored plasma fuels. Careful, they may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be. Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in higher yields of fuel over time. That's why.
Oh no, there's some like good like backstory lore of Fallout just doesn't get really shared nowadays.
You have been warned. Please vacate the premises or you will be considered an intruder. How may I serve you, mistress? You can see a sample of some.
I gotta leave. As it they are not happy with me. But that he should complete the tour. The tour should be completed. I'm like I'm like 12 hours. But yeah. This is basically a quest to get a quest done. And then we'll do the Brotherhood quests, because we should be able to do all that very quickly. Without really any
How may I serve you, master?
tour guide. Okay, the tour guide's crashed. Basically, he just goes about thing, tells us about stuff. Oh yeah, I need him to open that door, that's majorly why.
Yes? Did you have a
Okay, he's bugged out now because I had to leave. That does happen from time to time. Also, here's a rocket isotope. Rocket souvenir. Also, you can get a little mug for Muggy here. Ow. How did I get so close the first time and I just... But yeah, there's not that much I can really say. The one thing I'm going to talk about, this is recorded on Monday. So yesterday I was supposed to stream on Sunday, but I didn't. So this is recorded on Monday the 12th. So this is after I was supposed to do the community thing with CG. The community, CG's community AP world did sort of happen, but also didn't happen. Basically, everyone sort of just... Okay, stuff happened, didn't happen. But after that night, I did do an AP world. I did do one, got like 50% of my checks done, but then I had severe eye pains. I'm not the biggest fan of those because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff and I was very happy with like playing and stuff, but on like the viewing side of it, you can definitely I don't know how you think about it, but AK, it was very much of a... It wasn't one of the most enjoyable experience for probably a viewer because I'm just sitting there 9 times out of 10, not even speaking, or we're just sitting waiting for so long.
How may I serve you, master?
What I think ruined the experience that would have been, but if the bigger multi went ahead, I think would have been fine. I wasn't also, if I don't know if you could tell, but during that I was thinking, but this is going to come out like 2 weeks after that event, so there's actually going to be another one happening on the 17th. This one, that's why I'm saying this is on the 12th. But the reason why I'm talking about this is on this video is because there was a couple of things I want to apologize for. One was my lack of talking during the second one, but also there was a bit of a segment at time when I wasn't feeling that well afterwards. So I tried to make sure that I was completely trying to be clear with it. Be sort of it's the only one on the board if I'm correct. So yeah, but yeah, I was very much trying to make sure I was being partially entertained, but also showing off the game. The problem I had was a lot of the chatter that was going on. I wasn't that happy with and wasn't that comfortable with. Well, that's just how it was. Add your facial playfield to detail your facial intercom. Add your facial data. So yeah, so the facial data is on the first is now added. What means we should be able just to walk around. This is the exit door. Um, Alright, let's start removing duds. But yeah, it was a thing. I do hope people enjoy it. I do hope the next one sort of is a better preview of like archipelagos and stuff. Like I do appreciate JJ for giving a lot of people a spotlight. It, like this is one of the things that I do think all streamers and streamers, VTubers, everyone should try to sort of support other people, so use what they have done, sort of help out smaller creators. The only problem I have with I'm not gonna say we have it's completely fine, but there is on certain conditions where I think you need to not give that person a platform, but AK it's also on the thing of everyone does deserve try to help out because everyone starts off small. Once you get to a bigger point, you should try and do something. It like if I could, I would probably try as well to get myself to sort of support growth of people who I know. But I play a lot of single player games, not multiplayer, so. But I have been getting told that I'm trying to make sure my content is I'm trying to evolve my content, make sure my content is evolving. But I do know a lot of people still think, hey, I need to work on stuff. I agree. I do still need to work on stuff.
Valid facial pattern detected.
A lot of it should be. I should make sure I make sure I'm always improving. Even though when it just comes to talking, I've not been doing speed runnings for quite a while, so I may need to go back to doing speed runs. But I barely stream speed runs. That was for usually I do that for tournaments or for stuff. But I can honestly tell right now the speedrun community I work for isn't really hosting events. I can't even say like they're hosting like actual events I would say would be interesting enough to like really comment on, because we haven't actually had a proper event for about half a year, I would say. What kind of makes it sad, I do wish I'm not going to read the intercommunications because I don't like doing it. I did put the face ID up, so we should be able to like.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, just trying to make sure that we're all that we're getting I'm getting progressively better is like my goal for streaming and all that stuff. Like I would wish that I could do more. I could do more more speedrun videos for you and stuff. I may do a randomizer rem- more Sonic Adventure 2. Well, I'm going to be doing Archipelago, but what I might do is do bigger settings. Do do the Sonic Adventure with like the hard settings because there's a few hard settings that are enabled. I sort of just clicked there ran blindly for free checks. But yeah, I sort of the thing of that. But everything should be going forward. But okay, let's start talking about the game. So AK, we're going here. We're going into here. We're into Robco. We need to kind of sneak about. You can't. You don't need to. There's actually a way. I think if you're trying to do this mission quickly, you just don't. You just run through. That should get me. That should get me the correct answer. There's only like 5 things on the board, so I can like refill. Just means I can just do it. Encrypted message. I don't know what this is for. I managed to get the password to early computer forward it, but that's talking about the prototype release notes. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I would say that I hope I can sort of progressively get better and make sure that you're all getting better, more enjoyable content. I will say I'm going to be doing a lot more content that I enjoy. That there is more to talk about, but that it does mean there's a lot of cutscenes. So, like I'm going to obviously say this a lot. There's one game that I'm probably going to be talking not a lot in, and I also probably going to do Persona 5 and Persona 5 at some point. Yeah, Persona 5 and other games of that nature. Some of them I won't be using, but like say Metaphor, Dawn of Phantasma. I will be doing I will be doing checks. We'll be using a guide, sorry. Because to me that will be a better experience, and I can just go for the guide. But it does mean I'm just following a guide. There'll be very little changes, and that game does have a fair number of grinding segment in Metaphor. What I don't want to do, Persona 5, I think, is the same, as I've been told. It just, I don't see all saves, do I? In that menu, but yeah. So I will be trying to make sure that content that you always have a quote unquote pick that game will actually be making progress. As to me running around and not knowing what to do and not progressing properly would drive me insane. Disable robots. That should get us so we can just walk through the place now. I do think it disables all the robots, so it's like all the robots outside as well are disabled, not just the ones upstairs. Oh, here they are.
What'd you think of Mr. House?
And let's trade
Ooh,
equipment.
got something good for me? Is it a dress?
It's like a dress. It's a suit of armor. And there's 2 laser rifles. Okay. But, yeah, so I will say that once I start doing those games, be a bit more realistic. You may need to be a bit more thing on, oh, he's doing all this stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be doing bigger games, more popular games, but I will be doing them in ways that I see that would be beneficial to watch. So there won't be any. I won't be taking like 20 minutes trying to figure out how do I unlock this one quote unquote upgrade, or do this one thing that needs done. It's like I'll look at me watching a guide and following a guide playthrough. I won't be watching playthroughs. I'll be using a guidebook or a guide. So I'm going to be buying another guidebook anyway. But yeah, still it's going to be a bit of a process. Don't think that it's going to be this easy process of just doing what I can. I'll be doing it in ways of thinking. But back to the game. So now that we've got the report, if we're on the quest line, yeah, Evie, my love, it now tells us to go there. But I do. The outside ones are affected. But yeah, we've got to go to Hin Valley in the dusk. There's 3 ways to get there. I like using the northern camp. It's quite fun. We also got light camera action to do. So that's what is a modded quest. What we still technically haven't done anything for. I think there's a modded quest for the Brotherhood as well. I'm hoping that the game isn't too choppy and things are going fine, but sometimes I can't tell. Also, I found out what this sound was, that little ding noise. It's the Discord notification sound. For some reason, something I was on was at every message and it was pinging notifications. I didn't realize, and I don't know why, but it was a thing. But yeah, there's some things that you need to kind of prioritize doing over other things. But hopefully we can get stuff done to sort of benefit this process more.
Hi there. My name is April Mortimer. I monitored a communication earlier between you and someone with the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm with the followers of the Apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
But I did talk to one of my friends who is a modder for modder for this game. He does make mods. He does make a lot of them now. He done a lot of mods during the big influx of he done a lot of mods designing back at the point where customization mods were like the big thing. I was talking to him about this game should be remade and stuff. Also, I need to up my. I just realized something. Oh, ah. I need to up the game sound because I remember this game needs. I have it set to like be lower in certain games. But yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, I will sort of thingy do prioritize. I know I need that. Actually, just carry that. But I will say
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I am trying to organize everything into like more suitable stuff. You leave that on because I don't want to take that off you. I'm just gonna merge all this stuff together as it's just easier to do. And then you can hold
You're
the
making me
armor
carry the
again.
heavy stuff, aren't you?
Though I can wear the armor because of my roll set, I'm not allowed to. So there you go. You can get that. Actually, and
You're
you
making
can
me
hold.
carry the heavy stuff,
You
aren't
can hold that plasma rifle. But yeah, we're getting this done, and then we can go and do.
Welcome, sir or madam.
We can go and do Rexy. We can go and do Jacob's Town stuff. So there's a method by why I'm doing it in this sort of weird, strange way. But it's once again, I'm trying my best to do this stuff in a way that makes sense to me, but also a way that you can engage
Welcome,
and
sir,
at
or
least have some fun. But it's supposed to be. It's not going to be the greatest. The greatest content in the world. I do know that, but yeah, it's supposed to be fun. I know some people have been enjoy. I've had a few people enjoy some of the episodes. But as the thing, I do see that the more longer this goes on, the more it's just not. People are just not enjoying it as much. But like, there's nothing super I can do about that. The game is very slow at points. With the restrictions I put on myself, I am having little bits of stuff that needs done, and stuff that doesn't need done. I got that again, don't I? Yeah. Also, I got that. I know I have that. I don't have that. But I'm going to buy the ammo boxes first, as they are more important. Chainsaw alloy frame. Pardon me. Hunting rifle. I think I have a hunting rifle or a gun that is a hunting rifle. Yeah. Power fist. Coral tube. I can use that. I don't know if I have that one, but I'll click it anyway. Service rifle. Rifle things that aren't useful. I need to get rid of you. The Fiend Bell Helm. And I think that's all I need to do here. Scent pistol. Well, let also get that laser sight, because why not? I was gonna look at weapons, but I could get an anti-material rifle. Could also get a Fat Man. Hunting revolver we have. Medical stick. Power fist we got. Reaper we got. Sleepy time. and two-step goodbye. Let's just accept that. The money isn't really an issue. I'm not the biggest, but we'll take
You're making me carry
the
the heavy
power
stuff,
fist
aren't you?
off you, and we're going to go through all of our weapons, see what I can modify. Okay, that's good. Oh, you have a plasma defender scope. Okay, nothing there. Nothing on the hunting revolver. So I don't have a hunting rifle that I can put the mods on. Alright. Good to know.
Ooh, got something
I will
for me?
say one
Is
thing
it a dress?
I like about Fallout 4 is all the upgrading systems, the upgrading systems that there is
You're making me carry the heavy
in
stuff,
the
aren't you?
game. But I do also know that there's a bit of there's some yeah, mods don't actually take up weight, don't they? I'm still over encumbered. Not really part of my plan to be over encumbered. Like this. Let go
You're
here.
making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I need you to hold stuff, but I don't want to like just give you like terrible stuff. The egg timers, the empty sunset sarsaparilla, the gecko egg, that can get you over, cool. But yeah, just sort of just trying to get stuff done as we can. And also trying to make sure the game doesn't just decide to crash on us like every 2 seconds. But stuff it is. But yeah, I'm going to try and get as much done today as I can for at least this quest, get this companion stuff done. Is she okay? April.
Thank you for coming. Let's talk about that robot.
What would you like it for?
I've heard through our channels that it has some research that may be related to Enclave and Poseidon energy technology. I'd like to get what I can from it and use that data for the good of humanity. All of humanity, unlike the Brotherhood.
What are you going to do with it?
First, I'm going to pull off whatever log data I can. Then I'll use some of the tech around here to upgrade its weapons systems. Shouldn't be more than a few days' work.
Okay, you can take it for a little while.
Thank you. I'll get it back to you as soon as I can with the upgraded weapon systems.
I need to find the main person here. There you are. Cool. Hello.
Great to see you again.
Did I already talk about the robot? You said you could spare some supplies.
Sure.
Stimpack. I would like to drop off some. I know I have a fixer. I knew I had a fixer on me. Once I saw fixer was on that list. But yeah, I do wish there was more stuff with Brotherhood. And even my friend sort of talked about how there should have been like a 5th option, or a secondary option during, like basically during the whatchamacallit, during like the wild cards, so at the Anarchy and Independent New Vegas, where the followers help, where you actually get like followers to like they actually sort of help out type thing. And I think that was one of the things that I would say would be a big improvement for Fallout New Vegas, would be this would be that's the storyline. So the king is up in his room. I think it's just easier just waiting long times in rooms. But yeah, so we're going to be grabbing Rexy now. Ibot will be sent back to
I've got my eye on you. You crossed the
Great.
Keys.
Just when you think the NCR can't possibly sink their claws deeper, the town of
I've
Prim
been saving
signs
up
up
for one
to
of those
join the
sweet
Republic.
pistols at the Silver Rush. That'll give me some respect.
I don't want to go up the stairs just to talk to him. Oh, Christ's sake. It's so awkward doing this all the time. But yeah. I may do an Iron Man mode at some point of these games. But there is also the thing of the Iron Man mode is fun to really do in like a solo, like a non-recorded scenario.
Turns out some military hero the squatters admired was actually a slime ball. An NCR soldier who's actually a dick? Who'd have thought?
Alright. I'll see you later. What can the king
Thing do for you. Joe said there's a man of Jacob Town that can treat Rex.
She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys
Yes, to keep
things
things
settled
silly
here.
here.
You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say?
Absolutely. I'll see if I can get better.
I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about
No,
old
no,
Rex
Rexy
here,
here.
if you're going to be traveling
Traveling
together.
home.
First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you'll see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear? Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
Rex is actually like a really good
Talk
character.
to someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House. It's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone.
But yeah, there's a few things like we were talking about, like how would you make Independent Vegas more of an interesting option? You still the thing what we were thinking is yes, you give the platinum chip, or what we were thinking is you make a second option to that thing where you give Yes Man the chip. You have the Brotherhood, or the Brotherhood is all the not the Brotherhood, the followers of the Apocalypse. They get control of the Lucky Fairy, the Lucky 38, and they sort of partially control what's going on, type thing. It's sort of the process I think me and my friends sort of agreed upon about, and it would make the most sense and be the most interesting of the lot. We will need to do Lily. Lily's actually easier than a lot of the others. It's just she doesn't actually have history points. She just has like does stuff. Same with like the other. Technically, all three of the sort of female-ish ones do it.
Another human. One was enough. Bother someone else. Fine.
All right, let's talk to. I was gonna make him talk to this guy, but apparently I don't need to.
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
Something wrong with the servitor. I was told to come to you.
It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve
Preserve
a
a
living
living
brain
brain.
for so long, so you'll need to find a replacement. I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak, Gibson. I remember her living with a pack of hounds. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens among them, if you can get to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the Fiend one, but I don't want the Fiend one. I want the other one. Also, grab this while we're here, before I forget. And we should be able just to go straight to the gate and should get a quest thing pop up. Because it should be the humans mercenaries appeared.
Got a problem. Could use
Hit
your
you
help.
up.
Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again.
I'm sure the mercenaries. Are you sure these mercenaries work?
Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. Wherever they are, they want us dead or gone.
How are they harassing the town?
Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep people from retaliating.
What do you want me to do?
You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off if you have to.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Unfriendly perception. These aren't NCR. These are working for like a Baron guy.
Our business is with the
Muse, not you. Speech. Which fighting Superman said. I am the hero of the NCR. I think you need to leave now.
Whoa. Thought you looked familiar. I'm just doing a job, nothing more. Politics aren't my thing, so if you say go, we'll go. No hard feelings.
So they're not actually NCR. They're working for like basically the Brahmin Barons. They want the lodge because they think the lodge will provide them this sort of thing. There's actually secret stuff in the lodge that I never interact with.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, but yeah, the Barons just want the lodge.
Good. Glad you didn't kill them. Letting them walk away proves we're not bloodthirsty mutants. If NCR or anybody else is looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown, they're not gonna get it from us.
Unfriendly perception. Basically, it's a small quest, and then I need to go to Novak. I also need to have a thing. I have 2 brains on me. One's the Fiend Dog, but I'm hoping not to accidentally not actually use. Gibson's Scrapyard. That's where I'm going. And let's wait 12. She won't be outside yet, but she'll be in. Be fine. We still need to get Sandman. I think I still need to get that character thing gone.
So you're back.
Dr. Henry sent me here. I need a new brain for the cyber dog.
Dr. Henry. Now there's a name I haven't heard in years.
Sorry for if I'm not talking very loud.
As for your request, it's a bit ghoulish if you ask me, but Ray is pretty old, and I'll probably have to put him down soon enough. As for the price for this favor, 700 caps sounds about right. Ray's like family, and I've got other dogs to...
Deal.
Here, Ray. Mama's got something for you.
I don't like this. I do prefer I'm a bit all thing, but it's the thing of it. Yeah, it's an old dog. The old dog would be like be the best thingy. I need to make sure it's Ray. To be honest, out of all of them, I think if you go through the list, the female one just make it like drugged up madness, so it's just a ravaged. And this one's sort of like the good guy one, but I think there actually was supposed to be an NCR dog that you could actually get as well.
Again, you interrupt.
I got a new brain for Rex.
Very well. Show me what you.
This is the brain of Ray. One of the dog. One of Oli.
All right. Let's see here. Neural pathways look good. Definitely a breed of guard dog. If I transplant this brain into Rex, he'll be a bit more ferocious in his attacks.
Transplant Ray's brain into Rex.
Have a seat. This will take a while.
Stat line wise, I'm pretty sure the What are you feeling about it? You're starting to look better. Examine brace case and look healthy. Examine medical parts. Bodywork. Examine plating, dull, right side. Patchwork. There is a way to upgrade Rex even more. I just don't remember how to do it. But that's Rex done. The Kings. But yeah, you do have to hope. There's a lot of stuff that I would wish there was a bit more fleshed out for this game, at least for the ending stuff anyway. I do wish they were a bit more fluid, but that was the thing we were saying, that the Follower of the Apocalypse should technically be in the independence, the Follower independent movement, and there should be like other small quests. So I was talking to my friend who was modding. He actually went, "Oh, there was actually someone modding."
Why, Rexy, you look all better, boy. Good as new. Did my Rexy get a new brain?
He sure did.
You're a man of your word, no doubt about it. Can't thank you enough. If you want, hold on to Rex for a little while longer. I'm sure he'd enjoy that. Was there anything else you wanted?
Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can sort of make this game a little bit more better. But this is the thing, like I've talked about, I think in my last playthrough, and I've been said about this during this. There is a problem with just quest lines just not being fully done. Talk to. I think this is like time for us to part ways. I like to go back. So the reason why I've just sent Rex away is not really any big reason, but when Eddie get done, Eddie is still better than Rex. He's not terrible, but I meant to go to Hind Valley. Oh, now he's returned to Prim. Okay, so I can go back to Prim, and we can get. Oh, we got enemies.
Over here.
That went the wrong way. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I would say this game gets right, but there is like definitely this game has problems. This game has a lot of problems once you get into the companion protocol begins. So he just gets like a bit of a better weaponry system. I think I can't specifically remember what. Talk to. Make some ammo. Talk to. I think he also has a workbench thing in him, a multi-tool workbench, so I can do my efficient reloading energy cells. But that's basically all I can do here. But now I'd like to go and deal with the Brotherhood. The problem I have with a lot of the Fallout stuff, not like the show stuff, but this game stuff, and in Fallout 3. Fallout 3, they make the Brotherhood out to be this really good faction, and in this they're like sort of neutralish.
Hold on, I've got this. I'd like a large atomic shake and a double bronze burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Veronica is probably my favorite companion. She's not the best companion. Best companion is Boone. Not even like a question.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
Behave yourself, kiddo.
Speak to Elder McNaggerson.
Hello.
The store. Are we gonna get this quest line started up? I don't know how you get the rest of it going, but I do know you. This is like the easiest part to get done.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider?
I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I'll begin looking immediately. I've already found one of your patrols. Both paladins were dead.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive.
I'll start looking.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
But yeah, this is like one of the things that me and my friends sort of...
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Harden. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Go ahead.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
How do I bring this up?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced. I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters. So they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters.
Sorry, I'm just
the fact that the Elder
trying to
has
get
some
stuff done.
tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask report anything you find to me.
Move on. I will not be helping him.
We have a duty to preserve the past.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh,
Oh.
what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress.
Progress.
I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better
Better
than mine is.
minds. Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Need any help?
I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus. Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh.
Yes.
While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or two, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Can the virus file be inhibited so read access only fades?
What?
That's true.
No, that's brilliant.
Sorry,
We'd
I'm
let
not
us seal a
speaking very
portion
loud.
of the virus to a particular
I
terminal,
do have a cold.
even when the other parts
It's
move.
been not really benefiting me. I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Hmm? Oh, it's you, Veronica.
Hey.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Quickly go here. That won't do it. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's just got to click in here, and it's like you'll figure out if it's the one very quickly. There is an old method to like how you can do all this in one go. You can check most of these. I think there's like 1/3 of the room in one go.
10 seconds.
So we got one. You can also get lucky. There is patterns. So if you're a bit more of a nerd, you can follow the patterns. Not saying nerd, but a bit more of a smart cookie. You can follow the patterns, and you can actually get the. You can actually memorize the patterns, and you can actually get like what they will be, because it's not completely random though. A lot of people say it's just random.
Damn it. It's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the...
Yes. You want to do these ones at the bottom first. I know that's the major thing.
The virus just jumped.
And once he speaks, that's the first point you go.
Find which terminals it went to.
I think it should only be the one new one. Access. Nope. Okay, that one's fine. Access.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
What do you think of him trying to get McTavish dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
See you later. There we go. That's the big one you just got to sort of just do. We want to go specifically to... Specifically just want to leave now.
Hey, Ramos.
I have important work to do. Hard no time to talk. McNamara's done a pretty good
Hello,
job
outsider.
given the situation.
But yeah, that's the... They're supposed to give you a little, like, actually, like, sort of intimidate you one of the times. So we actually have access to all the areas that we need for this quest. This is why I sort of think to go and do it now. But the good thing about having Eddie back is Eddie's actually really good at dealing with some of these... some of the critters that we're about to walk into. Also, it's also very just handy having a non-melee person for a bit. I also was trying to finish off, do the great. I think my 10th video I uploaded says Great Khans, but it's not got a lot of the Great Khans questline. I think I just accidentally I just thingy does that because I couldn't think of what it was actually. I just didn't remember what I actually told it to Mo. So there's a thing is saying that's a reference to, well, quote unquote reference to Simpsons. I don't know about that, but there has been a few people that have stated that is it. I don't think it is. A lot of people who I talk to say it's just a name. But there's a lot of people that do believe everything in Fallout or any game are like, oh, these two are linked. Like, no. It could just be a... Here, we want a commonish name.
You carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
We want a commonish name, and what a surprise, Mo's actually not a big common name, but it's a little decent common name. And that's sort of like the thing. We got one more to get, and this one's actually not that bad. I'm just hoping that it doesn't fling me where I think it flings me. This one, but yeah, I do think I have that list of the Great Khan, but I think I will go back and sort of rejig the name. Cause I've had it Great Khan and Companions, because it is, I done Great Khan stuff and then Companion stuff that mission, but it was more about the Companions than anything else. So I might just rename it to Companion Quests, as that is technically a bit more correct, I would say. But yeah. So I do realize that that episode is a little, the naming thing is a bit
Ooh, got something good for me?
is wrong.
Is it a dress?
Helmet, laser rifle. But yeah, you do. I will say that is not completely correct, but I do hope you do forgive me about some of that. I do want to go and do something. Will I turn these in? He'll give me the second amount of quests to do. Also another thing, I'm going to try and get the data for the greens, but I won't hand it to the NCR. I'm going to hand it to these guys. As I want to see what that actual option actually does. But it's not really a way to get them out, but it's like a thing. I like returning the data. The data things. Let's start the turning. And you can turn everything into him.
Found the missing patrols, or was something
And
else on?
yes, here's the whole
They were
tips.
all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world
Red
above,
minutes.
and many
More
enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
I can't remember what I need for all of them, but Neptune and Brotherhood near Camp Flow and Hope. Yeah, so I've done technically all these areas. I was going to double check that I did all these areas before doing the quest line. But yeah, hopefully get stuff done. Hopefully start moving forward with a large amount of our quest lines. It should hopefully be processed, but like I said, there should have been I've mentioned this a few times, but this quest should have more Coyote and Hidden Supply Cave. That's where I want to go. So there's a reason why I need to go to this Hidden Supply Cave. Also, I need to dump stuff in a chest soon. The Hidden Supply Cave is supposed to be a bit more. Isn't. This was moved because of the add more stuff, more places mod. I also have Sue's Town that I need to do, and I need to do the free side stuff. But this should have, well, a radiation suit, what is helpful. But it should also have this box, which should have light armor. It should be in here, the components. Radiation suit. It should have like a radiation cache. Book cache. Oh yeah, I'm in a cave, that's what happened. Let me double check. Activate the quest, right? Oh, they moved it. It's in the... Oh, they moved it out of the supply cave? That's not usual. Well, still in the dark. Let's go back to doing this one. Yeah, I don't like all this red down there. Oh, it's Coyote Den, yeah, that'll be why. There's the Brotherhood guy up there. I won't get much done to get the Brotherhood quest done, or get this part of it done really quickly. I'm probably not going to be able to do the companion stuff, but I do as much of it as I can.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach
That's me. A client sent me. He asked me if the spear is still hunting.
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
But me and my friend think...
Now you will serve as an example to all who dare oppose Caesar's legion. Defend yourself.
Okay. Just don't shoot the... Just don't shoot the Brotherhood scribe. Like go hunting revolver. Collect what's actually worth money. But me and my friend were talking about this, and I think a lot of people would say this isn't a necessary thing, but I would like it. I think it'd be interesting. I don't know where the Brotherhood Scout guy went. He didn't die, I don't think, but I don't remember where the other body is. The other guy is. The other two, where the other two went. I only saw like two die, and the rest sort of just disappeared. We want to go to Camp Flow and Hope. I think I just go to Nelson. Nelson is just the best way to get there. I need to go back to Nipton. The problem I have with this, and this is something I actually got told about and actually pointed out to someone else when I was playing through a bunch of stuff. This game has a big problem with every build. A lot of the settlements beginning with N. So you got Nipton Novak. You got Outpost Navarro. Well, I don't remember where that is, but you got Nelson, Novak, Nipton. There's something about Outpost Navarro somewhere. You got the NCR headquarters. You got NCR trading post or 1.5, and then you got like Camp McGarry, Camp Golf, and like it's like Camp Full on Hope. Like some of them are easy to remember than others, but by God, sometimes it's just like even my brain sort of goes, what am I actually looking for? If I put a laser sight on this, I'll see it. But also, this game's laser sights are absolutely terrible anyway. Let go up here and talk to this guy here.
Approach slowly,
stranger.
If
You have
no
business
with me,
here.
then
You go. Elder McNarvsey sent me here to report. For your report, he asked if the bear still hunting.
Then I'm sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides maintained a long stalemate, and only after an extended duration did the NCR finally destroy its opponent. When they did, it appeared they did so with the help of fresh reinforcements. I do not believe they could have managed the feat without them. That savages such as these could last so long against the NCR is troubling. Please, take my findings to the Elder. He'll know what to make
of this. And then the last one is right up. I think it's actually easier to go from the actual correctional facility.
Ordinary guys with knives and bullets, and they're taking over Nevada. Ooh, got something good for me?
Oh, maybe I should just see if I can repair anything. Why can't I maintain that?
Ooh, got something good for me?
I just need the little bit of movement speed. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game I would say is beneficial and quite interesting. I like how all the mods I've added, a lot of them have made the world a bit more better. Had some interesting quests like Crispy Gem, that was quite an interesting one. I might keep that. Like, I'm trying to think of what mods to keep when I like do this again. Because I don't know what I want to do. But I do want to show all four like ending quest line. Though wildcard's pointless, so I might just do that with like a randomized door or something, randomized entrances or something. One to make it a bit more random and a bit more interesting. Because really that is the biggest problem. I have really... You're really close to the outpost now.
What do you want? And
don't try anything funny.
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within.
Oh, it didn't give the thing of... Oh, and then someone went in and massacred a lot of them. What the hell. But yeah, basically this quest is a lot just all the follower stuff, all the follower Brotherhood in this game is just a lot of fetch quests. The other problem I have with Fallout is, or this ending, is there's now two, well, technically three lines of like the universe. So the Fallout show has no relevance on the games. The games will not recognize, timelines do not recognize the TV show at all. Or at the moment it doesn't really recognize it. It's a different timeline because of number 2 sort of validates that because of the whole fall of the sort of how New Vegas is in the show. It cannot follow an ending that this game produced. Though that Fallout show is done much after, and I think the NCR sort of like partially crumbled in that one.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts?
Yes, and here's the
Good.
report.
Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential
Potential
with you. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other
I
person
wasn't
who is
aware of it. Oh yeah, there's a bit of lag. I think he's in here.
How may I assist you? Hmm? Oh, you must be the outsider
I
everyone's
went
buzzing
buzzing
about.
about.
Pleased
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
I'm Lorenzo, Senior Knight and General Handyman around here. So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too? Great.
Wait. What?
You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? He sent 3 of our patrols out looking for those components, and they're all dead. I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the components, so their deaths are my fault.
And now it's your turn. Well, don't say you weren't warned. I won't take the blame when you die horribly. But I can tell you're getting impatient.
The items
yeah.
I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you.
Yep, now we've got to do the vault. I think this is why I didn't want to do the vaults.
You look tired, Ibsen.
But this is like the big final quest for this. I think there might be a mod quest here somewhere. I didn't really look around to see if there is or not.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
This is where you sell stuff. What is still rather weird. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I do enjoy this world at least. The Fallout world has always been quite unique and quite interesting. But you do sort of need to understand certain things that when they happen. But it's what it is. But yeah, the show universe is not connected to the games at all. But this will be our first vault. We won't be doing all the vaults today because I'm going to cut this episode off. Yeah, probably in about. We'll probably do 2 of them. As we got to do
Trouble.
and this is the good thing about having things. Security downloading complete. No ads. Vault 11. This is the... Oh yeah, this is the Vault one. So this is where you got the Vault as sacrifice. Though they don't realise they're rolling a sacrifice for like a long time. Though this isn't the one where they split the whole place in like 2 factions. What I probably think is one of my more favourite ones. Though it's not that interesting. Like outside of the comic ones and Gary, I think that these are them. This one's quite interesting, but still very much is just like normal. It's like very basic Vault Tech stuff, I would say. I do realize what I need to, but yeah, I do hope this. Oh, and also the reason why I just put all the points into Sneak there is just so Sneak's up. Because I don't think I have Sandman yet. I'm not 100% sure if I have it. not 100% sure if I don't have it. But I was pretty sure I still need to get that. No more larger factions. You can definitely sneak attempt. Critical mass. Pure Whiz. Explorer, Grim Weeper, Solar Power, Duca Chemist. I've never I unlocked that last time, just never done it. You don't read books, you tear into them. Damaged books you pick up can be blank, which you can be used to copy exact skill books at magazines. You convert blank magazines back to books. Learning lessons. There's a steal. The implant. You have an terminal. This perk will take twice. Be taken twice. The second rank increases effect from 2 to 3 seconds and can be used per day. I must have it then. This was the other thing I was sort of looking at. I need 30 bar. But jerry rig, that's what I'm hoping to get, but I AK forgot what it did. Clarified tech. That I don't think I'll ever get that because I think I need stuff I can't pick up. But yeah, let's look for these neuroplant radiation. Your radiation level slowly decrease over time. This I don't mind because I do just kind of forget to get rid of radiation. After sleep removal rads, that's another one. If you get the radiation one, you don't need that. Chemist. Chem resists, that might be a good. Center mask. Is there any one of these I would like to I'll get fast metabolism. Fast metabolism perk, you gain 20% increased health bonus from stim packs. I think that's fine. The book one's fine for getting magazines and stuff, but not really needed. Public terminal. Entry guide. Overseer orders 742. I don't remember all the overseer orders, but I do know there's Fallout 76 kind of destroys a couple. Like, this is the thing. What the Fallout games since number 1, I would say, number 1 and 2, and Fallout New Vegas have a bit of the world's a bit too light, I would say. I know that probably is wrong, but the world is much more lighter in the later installments over like the older ones. You can definitely tell like there's a lot more like pressure and stuff. So like you can feel like it's hard to explain, but like you can feel that like the older ones, like the tone of the world isn't as good, I would say. It's not like the world is like bad and like, oh, like I think the world is like, oh, everyone's dying type thing. It's like, no, it's just like everyone it's like everyone is a bit more. The world is a bit more cruel. Is the best way I can describe it. The world feels more how a world in a universe where the atomic bombs fell, like how it would, like how you would not feasibly thing it in your head. But the more it went, the more the series has progressed. Fallout 4 is a bit okay, but you can definitely tell in Fallout 76, not really. Aside from like the vault stuff, like, but like I'm getting to, it's getting to the point where it does feel like it does feel like the world that was in like the first one with all the darker vaults. But aside from like people can say, oh, but there's the kids vault number 4. Yeah, there is, but like you actually take the time to actually thingy, like if it was number 2 like number 1 or 2, how much do you bet that those kids would have actually been like a faction that you could recruit? They wouldn't have been like just, oh, they're just now, they no longer exist. Like they are no longer here. They're like males from it haven't existed for ages. And that's like the thing that me and like my friends are thinking. There isn't really there isn't like really a. Also the other thing that me and my friends sort of point out about the newer followers than the older followers is the older Fallouts feel much more like, most factions are like morally grey. Like there's a lot of morally grey like groups, like the, what is it called? What is it called? The Dave Town or something? The one where it's ran by a guy named Dave, who like rigged the elections because he's the only one who can see the results. So everyone just votes for him anyway. Basically, like that stuff no longer, like I don't think you would see that anymore in like the, like you would see it. I feel like in newer Fallouts, but you would it would definitely not be as heavily prevalent like nowadays. Like I don't know if how people would agree with me on that, but it wouldn't be as thing. It would be a lot more of a political commentary, like not like kind of quality of old, more like modern political, like look, you should see this evilness. And like you would end up like hanging the guy or something. Like it wouldn't be as how it is, where you see the evilness of it. You like see it, but like it wouldn't actually be like, oh, but he is actually slightly good. It's like, pick a side type thing. Like don't just be like the middle thing. But also the problem is with Fallout now is Fallout's ran by Microsoft now, and I don't think we'll ever get the same sort of vaults yeah, the same type of vault, the same type of like the same type of like world building like we got from like the older generations. But I would also say we weren't going to get that with Bethesda at the end there anyway as well, because that they were also sort of denying these vaults. But also the thing of they need an enemy. This is something that I'm definitely going to say is a problem in the Fallout universe, is the number of the lack of big bad factions. Like Siege Legion, bad faction, should be a bad faction. Like I wouldn't say like you should make them like squeaky clean. All they really should need is quest lines. Also, Caesar being in charge makes them slightly. It won't make them good guys, but I would say like Caesar at least trying to make the old ways, and with him you should be able to change his mind a bit. Like he is the better option, I would say. Definitely not any of the other radicals. But like you would never see that in modern ones. You would just be he's bad because they can't make like a guy be like good, but the faction itself be technically bad. And that's something like I feel like newer Fallouts can never do, because if they ever tried, it would just come off like it would come off like they barely tried. It would be the problem. But it's not like they aren't trying. They're just I don't think a lot of the modern game writers could write the characters in the way that they would be needed to be written to make like nowadays sort of content. That is like one thing I do definitely believe. But like I'm not gonna say like there's not good writers out there. There is still good writers. The sadly thing is we have a problem that a lot of the indie games are doing a lot of the heavy lifting with these sort of projects, with projects like this, like what you could say I don't think you could say like I don't think any of the big companies, like I don't think EA, I don't think Microsoft, I don't think like Square Enix maybe, Square Enix from Software could probably do it. Like the people who make like the Dark Souls, they could make a good world, a good story universe. But like aside from them, like I don't see a lot of these I don't see a lot of these worlds actually like being at like the problem is a lot of games just take either they try to be too political commentary but only to like one side. Yep, thought that what you did. So if there was any ammo pickups here was on the ground, I have no clue where they will be now. But yeah, there's you can definitely tell like a lot of this like a lot of the universes would need to be like I don't think a lot of the worlds the companies nowadays could make it besides from like one or two companies type thing. What I do think is sad, because there is a lot of good game companies that I feel like could still make a good game, but because of like the corporate high ups and the how the how like the game industry is set up nowadays, I don't think we could see that until like especially thingy. Like, I like BioWare. I liked all, like, this is the thing, like, Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 not as good, but Mass Effect 2, 1 and 2, yeah, like, definitely, like, hey, they are great games. They are great. They produce. The problem is, sadly, that you need the you need to make it that, like, these universes still stay to their roots. But the problem is nowadays is a lot of them aren't being, like, kept to their roots. Like, everyone's trying to do, like, this myth. Like, there's a lot of this meta commentary going on about stuff going on here, stuff going on there. It's like, the game world isn't like, you're supposed to thingy ideas. Like, what if this was a thing? Like, this is, what if, like, what is actually the themes of Fallout? The themes of Fallout is, what if we actually produced, went out to we actually harnessed nuclear energy for, like, everyone's modern day life, and then we basically, America, I think it's thinking that America and China, I can't remember what it is, or technically the America and communism, so be Russia and sort of China, and but also America, America and NATO. I think it mostly, in most cases, it just says America, but, like, what you gain the fact free radiation. But, like, but, like, a lot of people want to, like, they always want to have a political comedy in the world nowadays. But, like, they're not even talking about world nowadays in games. Like, they're all trying to, like, be so. I'm going to say this quite thing, because I'm saying meta commentary quite a bit. They all want to be, like, either want to do a swerve, like swerves, or, like, oh, I bet you didn't think we would talk about this. But, like, nowadays, like, we expect you to do that stuff now. Like, it's not really, like, this strange, this, like, they're not really, like, some people think, like, games used to talk about, like, taboo subjects. They would make you think. They wouldn't, like, ever, like, talk about them, like, fully. They would, like, go, oh, but what if this, what if the world had this, and, like, but this also mostly isn't about the game companies. The game companies aren't the reason for a lot of these problems. It's actually politicians sticking their heads into the gaming landscape. Political groups, like, I don't know if a lot of you know about this, but there was a game made by, pretty much was that was pretty much paid by the European Union to be made. What was all about migration. But even when you look at it like that, it's only, like, very much of a. I'm going to say this with trying not to be sound rude or racist. It's a very French outlook on that subject. It's not like a it's like a French-German outlook, but not like a European Union as a whole. It is more so like these two countries' outlook. And of course, if you talk if you look at their track record, they heavily embrace they embrace immigration. Like, I don't mind immigration. Like, this is I'm going to talk about this, and I'm going to try not to talk about it in a weird way. Immigration is the thing of, it has benefits and it has basically think of immigration of this as this good and bad problem. Immigration is good when immigration is done properly. Illegal migrants and stuff are bad. But like, am I going to say, like, they're all fleeing bad situations? It is a bad thing. Like, all of them need support, aid and support, but like, not everywhere can give them that support. Like, I will say, like, the UK can't support too many can't support the amount of illegal migrants that we're getting, and that's the rule. Illegal, anyone here legally or seeking asylum seekers, I 100% support. I support them. I think like 3 of my friends who I known in primary school and secondary school were illegal migrants. Not illegal, they were legal migrants. Actually, I think I actually know more, but like, I can't specifically say. I know 2 of them were actual asylum seekers and actually went through the asylum seeking process. Because they both came from one came from, which was it called? Was from, I want to say Pakistan, but I think that's wrong. I think it came from Budapest. Not Budapest. Bengala. I know someone came from the Congo, and I know another person came from like Chad. Like, they're all thinking, like, I embrace that style of the work. Like, that is a thing. Like, I do feel like we should support people who are countries that need supporting and need asylum seeking. We should support, like Ukraine, like Syria and Sudan. But like, I would say like Palestine. But the Palestine thing. So I'm going to be a bit weird about how I'm saying this, but it's going to be weird. But I'm going to let this does speak.
Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed. The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light.
And she's stuck somewhere, yeah, probably.
Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
Come on, can I do a 3-hour wait? Let's see if she joins. Okay, she's not going to think. So this is going to be a big fight. I was trying to get my 2 companions in here, because if you run too quickly, your companions get stuck out that door. But we do have I do have plasma pulse mines.
Careful, someone could trip on that.
Oh, you are in here.
The show requires that you sit in the chair.
Oh, did that not go through? Oh no, they're not.
It is absolutely essential that you sit in the chair.
They're not going through. Oh damn it! There's a glitch where you can sort of throw these through the wall. I think 2 did go through.
You have no other choice. You must sit in the chair.
There's a lot of them are just not going through. Okay. Happy trails.
Greetings, martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a
Sacrifice.
so that your vault can continue
You
to
to
thrive.
thrive.
Currently, you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh
cigar.
But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to
Let
play.
me just up the volume.
For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the weird Weekend Wild slides.
Too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of
Your life.
What a
Looker.
These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is
Peace.
You've led a great
Life.
Living it
It has been his own reward.
But
It now they know you mean.
Close your eyes
Is
now.
no.
And
Imagine is always await you in your life.
The afterlife.
Life.
Can you see them?
Good. Right, there we go. I shouldn't pick up the fruit and berries, they actually weigh quite a bit. Well, that's that done. So this is this vault. This vault. So basically, this vault is a vault where it goes. Oh, you sacrifice people to let your vault continue. Or we're gonna. I think there's. The thing is we'll shut off the oxygen or something. I think that's like the thing that they say. Override lockdown, complete system recording that, and automatic response. Use system recording. There is supposed to be a gun here. I think. There's supposed to be a pulse pistol somewhere in this room. I don't know where it is. Not in any of the robots right now. Not, it's definitely not in the turrets. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be in this box, but it's not. It might be that the quest hasn't spawned it in. But yeah. But yeah, this is this vault is probably one of the more or more remembered ones. Cause a lot of people do actually play. You go and a lot of people do this vault. This and then the spore one. The spore that actually mutates. It is designed to mutate people, but it also mutate people faster than they expected. Basically, I think they were using people as like to make food. There was the concept sort of thing of like, but like I can't remember fully like all that one. But like that one actually gets explored a bit more if you read the there's like a little book about vaults that sort of tells you more about that one. Well, I can't remember off the top of my head because I read that one like so long ago. But yeah, it's the thing of like a lot of this world is improved by it's like stuff that's happened in it. But like Voltec is just evil. Like there is no, you can't see anything that makes what would make anyone thingy that Voltec's a good guy. Voltec would actually want to help people, cause they did. There are some nicer vaults, like the one that has Gecko and the Vault 111. There is some nice vaults, but there also is hundreds of vaults that are just evil, corrupt, and sort of that really does just set the tone of the world. Yeah, apparently the quest hasn't spawned the suits, or at least I don't think they have. Could it is like items are spawned in through like vents. Did point me in here? Why did it point me in here? Well, it says it's in that building, but it's clearly not.
Grim has a new sheriff. That should keep the power.
Yes, Mayor.
It's our gangs away.
This quest line might be messed up. It could be messed up because of the Wait, I'm not seeing anything in here. So it must be in like one of the other
Turns out the NCR's top ranger was a traitor.
talk to him maybe? I'm just gonna go.
Turns out the NCR's top ranger was a traitor.
Hey there.
Okay, I'm just gonna
The
look.
Legion can turn a man like Hanlon. What chance?
I'm just gonna try and look
I keep hearing
around.
about some courier making a fuss over the strip.
I'm just gonna try talk to people who I know exist in the world, might know something.
Keep hearing about some courier making a fuss. Over at the strip. Must have delivered more.
Alright, I think it seems in here. But then it's like going, oh, but it's over here. But I think what happened is I cleaned this place out. What has messed with this quest line. But the radiation suits should still be where they are. They shouldn't have moved. Like they should have spawned in once I started the quest line.
What do you need?
Okay, you're fine. The hotel, maybe the robot.
Hello. Did you have a
You maybe?
Hello. Hey there. Need...
No, you're definitely not gonna help me. The only place I have left to check is up here, possibly being like the thing. I don't know what this quest line this is actually for. Just sort of here. But I think this is just. I think this the one of the mods has broken this. Because it seems to be like, yeah, it's not working. Like I don't see any of the I don't see any of the maybe they put in the Clear Spring mines. I don't know if Braver make this a lot easier. But like this is the thing, like this is definitely not like there's definitely like, two things that I can see that like this has affected. Let's go back to the town hall. And we'll see if I can remember where if there's a like a computer monitor somewhere that is like usable at this stage. Because it's definitely not on this. Because no available tasks. Thank you for playing. Rumors about Neptune. Diamonds. Rocket. Rare progress report complete. Okay. I don't see anything here, so it's definitely not on the top floor. But if this quest is just broken, what I'll just do is I'll just kill the guy and just get the key. Pretty much we're basically just looking for like a monitor, but I think because of the quest line changing that PC monitor, I think that has caused issues and sort of caused the problem. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but everything else is just like... Everything else seems to be pointing like it is not here. And it can't be... I don't know how else I would like just say, oh, the stash of stuff. But also the thing is, I think the guy who's supposed to be in that building isn't there, causing the problem.
Hey there. Need...
The person in this building who was the NCR guy, the no powder gunner guy, disappeared. I think that caused the problem.
Hey there, need anything?
But yeah, I think that's the bug. I think this quest line is bugged. So what I'll do is I'll fail the mission. I just don't think I can actually do anything. That's the problem. I don't mind this quest line, but you can definitely tell that it's something broken in this quest line. So let's go back to Cam Lightlight. Maybe I did pick it up somewhere along the way. I don't think I did. It could also be like yeah, maybe that being bugged. But I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to talk to the powder ganger guy for it, and he's some reason disappeared.
The NCR's top ranger, Chief Hanlon, put a gun in his mouth. Think he would have done. What do you want now? Tell you what. Well, then get your... What do you want now?
It should be in the hidden supply cave. If it's not there, then this quest is complete. Like, it could just be like, this needs a fresh load. That's why I went back and talked to them. But it should be this, like, this locker box. Has it. But I think because this cave was shifted, something broke. But I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to. Cause clearly that's something borked. Cause it's saying go into the town hall and then just somehow magically talk to someone who doesn't exist anymore.
Hey there.
What is like is a problem if you can't.
Some cons got corn in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR...
Yeah, like it tells you go in here. Now, when we go in here, it says it's all the way out there. That's not in this building. What means it's probably one of the baldy things that I moved. Because it would point like over here-ish.
The NCR is fortunate to have your support.
Maybe in here? No, like it is just bored. This quest line is just absolutely destroyed. Alright. Yeah, this quest line's destroyed. I'm just going to destroy the quest line by shooting the guy. I might lose karma, but I think either that or I just need to make sure to just never look at this quest again. It could just be that like it could just not be loaded completely, like the Santa Claus one or the Gecko one, because the Gecko one was done. It was actually finished. Or actually managed to finish that bounty quest.
Some cons got cornered.
Let me just check if I do this, I get the key. Not how I want to do this quest, but... Yep, and the quest is delete. I just don't think the quest was ever going... like I had the choice. The quest could be fixed. I probably should have done a save, but I want to think this quest isn't that interesting. But it does allow me to loot the places, so to get like the bits of paper that I want. So well, let at least do what we can do it now. Also, we'll do it in the closest to where I am order over the Legionnaires, Legion Orders, Legionnaires, Legion Orders. Oh, I am heavily radiate. I should probably be probably should have put on my radiation suit like much earlier. Whoopsie. You're no longer suffering from radiation sickness. Cause there is stuff I want from here. Here, if I can remember where they all are. Fire helmet, I'll take that. But yeah, there are a lot of games I do want now focus on trying to do for streams. A lot of them are just I just want to play games I find enjoyable that I think you guys would find enjoyable too. There's the problem is I'm still on the fence. A lot of people, from what I can tell, I enjoy a lot of games that a lot of people probably don't actually gel with. Like I done the Batmans. I know everyone enjoyed them. I've done the Fallout. People enjoy that. I've done the FNAF stuff. I will be going back to FNAF, by the way. I have a plan for another FNAF security breach. I'm probably not going back to Secret of the Mimic. Secret of the Mimic feels like I've done everything I can there. I don't think there's like really anything else. I don't feel like there's anything else that would make that improve that section. That I don't feel I could do a challenge what could benefit that without like getting a bunch of people in or start trying to do speedruns. And I'm not really into speedrunning that game. I know maybe if I see an inbound category, I will be doing speedruns of My Friendly Neighborhood again. What I'm going to be doing that, I may ask my friend again who sat with me the first time, maybe ask them if they want to watch me chat with me during it if they're like free, if they're free like parts of your day, if they're free during the time, if they have free time, do they want to just join me type thing. I don't expect it to be like actual I do want to do that on the hardest play. I do want to do a hard play for speedrun of that game. But there's a lot of stuff I want to prioritize doing. Like I want to prioritize speedrunning. Or I want to make sure I want to prioritize speedrunning the games that I do actually know how to do, like speedrunning and no randomizers in. There's a bunch of... Yeah. Apparently I didn't get lucky because a lot of these ammo crates are just empty. Yeah. And that's really all that is. Sadly I didn't get to complete that quest. It's not really it's going to affect me like XP wise. But let's do the Rescue Santa quest line. Actually, I need to make sure to. Let me just. I'm just going to quickly do something because I need to. Right. And hopefully he has respawned and the creatures in here have not respawned. But that could be really bad and really annoying. Oh, they respawned, alright. Defeat the Cazadors. There's one glitched into a wall. Alright, once again, probably too many quests caused this to break, what means he hasn't spawned in. Sad that this is a problem. But yeah, it seems like it's still bugged. Alright, we'll need to write down these quest lines that are bugged and... But yeah, this is a mod quest that's clearly bugged out. It could be that I need to do the present quest line first before he'll actually spawn. But he's supposed to spawn like right here. And he clearly hasn't, so... We'll hopefully fix this quest at some point, but at this point in time, I wanted to do some of the quests. We will do Fallout. We'll do Vault. We'll do other vaults next time, and we'll make sure we get as much done as we can. But this was just starting the Brotherhood quests. It's quite thingy and it's quite fun. We done Max. We done some companion stuff. The reason why I'm not wanting to stream, not doing as long as recordings, is because I feel like the recordings aren't being I just want to make sure we're doing the recordings as we can. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you another time. But yeah, we're just going to call it here, and I'll see you all. I'll see you all whenever we record this again. But yes, just to inform you, this is recorded on the 12th. This will probably be on like the 25th. Or like 26th or something. So yeah, these are recorded much in advance, but I'm hoping to get as many done as I can. So you always have something during the week to watch. This will probably change at some point to like something else. I'm fine with your recording. But yes, on Wednesday, this was recorded before I started my Hyrule Age of Imprisonment. That should be the next series that will be live when this is actually recorded. So yeah, this was recorded in advance, just letting you know. But yes, hope you all enjoyed. Send feedback, like the video if you enjoyed, and I hope you see you another time. My name's Cal Neil, Private Dead Reader. I have cases sometimes, but yeah, hope I'm having fun. Hope you're enjoying, and I hope to see you another time. Goodbye.